Roddy, I know you and I have been excited for this one. The final in the women's 200-yard freestyle relay featuring the NCAA record holders and American record holders set at the ACC Championship, a Virginia quartet that is as strong on paper as any that has ever swam this event. You start with the two-time NCAA champ, Kate Douglas, who just won a title about 45 minutes ago on the first leg. Then you follow that up with Alex Walsh, who won the NCAA championship in the 200-yard IM. Lexi Cuomo's been on some NCAA championship relay teams. She'll swim the third leg. And then you wrap things up with Gretchen Walsh, who just finished second behind her teammate Douglas in that 50-yard free final.
Yeah, Todd DeSorbo goes with the same exact order as they went with the ACC's championships. UVA, and get this, how good is this team? They're the only ones without a senior. Now, if there's a dark horse, and I use that term loosely with this team, Alabama is stout. They are solid. They were 4th and 5th with Scott and Dupree. They had another consolation swimmer. So they matched Virginia with 3 swimmers in the top 16. But they just don't have the firepower at the very top, I think, to be able to match Virginia. But if Virginia slips just a little bit, watch for Alabama. They're the only 2 teams. NC State will be tough, Bill. We talked about them. They had 2 in the finals, too. 7th and 8th. And they go with their first 2 legs. Burkhoff and Alons will go 1-2. But boy, Virginia. Oh my gosh, you're right. This is just, well, the record's 124.4. That averages 21.1. Can they go under 24?
And the American record holder, Kate Douglas, leads it off for the Cavaliers.
When she won the 50, she was out in 10 flat, 10.09. Watch the 25, that's going to be a key, 10.17. A little off of what she went in the individual final of the 50 freestyle. She'll still give the Cavaliers a lead, though.
What a turn by Douglas. Virginia on top, and into the pool comes Alex Walsh, who just won the 200-yard IM earlier in the night.
That 21.06, not quite as fast as the individual performance. Alex Walsh looking good there. Morgan Scott, 9.99 on the takeoff.
And Morgan Scott's pulling Alabama right back into this. Virginia still leads. Alabama's there in the down in lane 1. North Carolina into a top 3 spot.
All right, nice split for Alabama. 21.2 there for Morgan Scott to put them into it.
It is neck and neck. Alabama pushing Virginia, heading toward the anchor leg, and it will come down to the freshman Gretchen Walsh for Virginia and the junior Cora Dupree for Alabama. Dead even, heading to the final 50.
Wow, what a race. This would be a huge upset, but Gretchen Walsh, don't forget, it split 20.5 on the relay. Dupree finished 5th, but what a turn by Walsh.
And it's Walsh now surging ahead of Dupree. She's finally up and stroking. Gretchen Walsh, the Virginia freshman, leading the Cavaliers to another win. Alabama a close second. 1:24.96 for UVA, a half a second ahead of the Crimson Tide.
I mean, you knew Virginia had everything it was going to take to win this. But Lexi Cuomo, you know, that was I thought going into this race, the 3rd leg was going to be the key. And look at this. She was a consolation finalist, 14th, going up against the freshman, Kaylin Winter from Alabama, who held her own, no doubt, but at the finish, it was Walsh. Unbelievable. How'd you like to average, Bill, how'd you like to average 21.3 for each swimmer and get second? That's where Alabama was on that relay, averaging 21.3.
I think I'd still sign up for it, but that tells you just how fast this Virginia team is right now. Again, going under 125. Great swim from Alabama. They were in it through the end. NC State 3rd in that heat, 3rd overall. And Ohio State keeps on churning out strong performances here, as does Louisville. The Cardinals take 5th. Stanford 6th. Michigan and Missouri round out the top 8. Well,